When I hit the road, my passion for DJing, I brought it along with me. Not as the goal. I didn't go out on the road to be like, I want to become this big successful DJ who's doing what like all these crazy memorable experiences that I've done. The goal was to travel. The goal when I hit the road was to travel. But I did have that passion for me, and to, pivot off of that, this idea of being like, I could set up my DJ gear in the most remote places of the country and record a set. That would be so cool to me. So was bringing my passions and skills as a DJ something that I wanted to apply on the road? Yes. Did I expect it to happen the way it did? Hell no. Essentially, I'm staying here intermediately, or like time to time, through the next 3 months before we do this retreat that my friends, Magic Zol Retreats, are putting together at the end of April. They're letting me essentially prep for all of that and hopefully create some things for the guy who owns this space to maybe permanently keep here. But there's a lot of upkeep to do, so it's funny showing it right now because it's like the beginning phases of everything, so it's gonna look a lot nicer as the months progress. So. I got into the electronic music scene right when I was graduating high school, going to festivals and going to shows, and that was kind of one of those things that me and my friends really loved growing up. So whenever we get together, my friend would buy this little DJ console, and we would all just like hop to it and started messing around on it. And this would happen when I would come home from college on school breaks and things like that. So I ended up buying one myself and then just like glued myself to the dorm room and just practiced and practiced and practiced. I grabbed both speakers at once to make myself look big and strong. You know what I mean? This mixer, man, it's seen some better days. You look at all the dust that's caked on it, dude, and like, it's seen some desert parties. And a lot of the buttons stopped like working on them too. It was, yeah, I remember I was using like an air gun on it, and then I got a message from somebody that was like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. You need to get like electrical wipes, like gear wipes, and there's like a whole science behind actually getting dirt out of these types of devices. The community is dope for a lot of reasons, and one of them is someone gifted these to me. Fellow DJ in the community. What was the goal? When I realized that I guess I was good, the goal kind of transformed into, well, I'm not happy doing this creative passion of mine in a world where they are telling me exactly what to do, right? You have to play this song into this song into this song, and then you have to do this song and this song and this song, and then you have to cap it off with this song. And every gig I would pull up to, whether it was a new country club venue or the New York Public Library, I was still sitting there with the same crates of music, playing the same song after same song while I'm like staring at that Grizz track that I know that when I play in the bedroom, it brings so much joy to me that I can't play it here. That's when I was like, okay, how can I create experiences for people that also inherently feel good to me? And maybe I didn't know that was the goal at first, but once I got on the road and I started DJing for people in this beautiful remote place, playing all the music that I love, that I thought would be perfect for a spot like this, and everyone's coming up to me afterwards and saying, that was incredible, that was so much fun, that was amazing. that's when I was like, okay, this is the goal. This is the fuel to the fire. Like, I enjoy doing this. I want to help bring experiences to people that they will remember for the rest of their lives, right? Because they're like, I'm gonna remember them for the rest of my life. So I would love for other people to find joy in the things that I can bring to the world and to people. So one of those moments was this event called Schoolypalooza, where thousands of rigs show up in the middle of the desert, and I just parked in an open spot knowing that a bunch of my friends were gonna show up, and they all circled around me. It was my friend's birthday. I started DJing for my friend's birthday party. 2-3 hours pass, and there's a massive crowd of people all in front of my van while a puppy is sleeping right next to my feet. And it just turned into absolute mayhem. So then the following night I'm playing on top of a box truck of these people that are now my good friends, but just acquaintances at that moment. They're like, please come up and play on our box truck. And there's all these lights strung up. There's a video camera that's projecting my image onto the box truck. There's lasers and lights, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing the damn thing. Like, even I'm looking at the footage that other people took, and I'm blown away. I'm like, this doesn't feel like real life to me. Like, I'm doing this right now? This is crazy. It's definitely that moment when I realized, like, okay, I'm playing to people, and people are literally going like, yeah, Aaron, we love you, Aaron. And I'm just like, okay, all right, let's roll with this. Like, this is fun. I enjoy doing this. And it seems like I have some credibility backing in who I am, that maybe future gigs and opportunities will come from this. I feel like a lot of my life I wasn't really heard, that people didn't really listen to me. That now I have this opportunity to share something that all I would want to do is share a message of positivity. And I think that people need it. I think that I needed it. When I say these messages to the crowd, while I am saying them to people that I hope it resonates with them, I'm also saying it for myself too, right? There were a lot of times in my life where I felt like, I hate using the word bullied, mistreated, but I always had this knot in my head that I was never appreciated, or people, took advantage of me, or would just be rude to me or make fun of me or knock me down a couple notches. That a lot of the messages that I promote, I feel like a lot of people feel the same way, and that if we can carry those things and show that empathy to other people, show that kindness to other people, show love, spread love, be a good person, just in your everyday go-abouts with life, I know it would do me a lot better, so I hope that it could do a lot better for other people too, right? Yeah. I think that's kind of all I really want to say. Be a kind human, radiate positivity, show love, spread love, all those lovely messages that I really want to embody myself. I try to give myself some grace when I can't live up to those expectations all the time. But at the same time, we really all should try to be doing that as human beings.